Yo, what is poppin'? What's poppin'? It is your boy, the boy, Henry Heck, aka Hit Up Henry, aka Hand Up Henry, and we are here in some more Road Company. Been enjoying Road Company a lot, man. Super fun, tactical, third person tactical shooter, man, from the home team. Been enjoying playing Vi again since her weapon buff. Been playing a lot of Strikeout, man. Playing a lot of Strikeout. Strikeout helps you really get used to dealing with those engagements, man. It helps you get your gunplay in order. You feel what I'm saying? Helps you get your gunplay in order. Um, but firstly, well, not firstly, but mainly, what I like to talk about today is over the weekend. Um, it's been bubbling up again about the PlayStation 5 storage. Uh, quote unquote issues. Personally, I haven't had those issues, and I don't see anybody actually having these issues. Not any PlayStation fans anyway. I had got into a conversation with an individual where they was like, "Hey, the lack of storage solutions is shame on Sony for that." You know what I mean? And I'm like, after you beat your game, just delete it, or whatever games you're not playing, delete them. Storage solution, it's solved. It's solved right there. Storage issue solved. There's no reason, in my opinion, to just have a whole bunch of stuff taking up hard drive space that you no longer use. You know what I mean? Especially if it's a game you beaten. Like, why do you still have it on there? You know what I'm saying? If it's a single player experience and you already beaten it, and you don't see yourself replaying it again in the next 6 months, delete that junk. I mean, you can always re-download it later. Um, and if you like re-downloading something later is not an issue either. You know what I mean? Just have it downloading overnight while you sleep. You feel what I'm saying? You're not playing your PlayStation 5 24 hours. You feel me? You not doing it because furthermore, that's just super unhealthy for number one. For number two, like, your average adult just got other things to be doing and don't really have time to just be sitting up playing um, video games all day, every day. You know what I mean? We're not teenagers anymore. You feel me? Even and then, a lot of teenagers work these days. You feel me? But and it seems as though every you know solution I provided, it was a reason as to why that solution don't work. He had spoke about how his PS3 and PS4 games was taking up all the space. I'm like, fam, throw them games on the hard drive then. Throw them on the hard drive. And it's, well, nah, I want to enjoy the ultra fast SSD. At that point, I'm like, okay, you got it, because it's not having the storage is not a problem. You know what I mean? It's not a problem because, especially after the individual straight up said that they have one, they just don't want to use it. You know what I mean? So at that point, you just complaining just for the sake of complaining because you want to complain. And there's a lot of that going on with people just complaining just because they want to. It's non-issues. When you bought your PlayStation 5, you understood that there was not going to be any expandable storage at launch. And then even so, it's a weird conversation to be having now because they already said this summer that some storage options would be available. You know, so having this conversation after that news comes up is just, yeah, folks just complain and just complain, and it's fun to shit on something. You know what I mean? Which I don't really understand because you went out and bought the console anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you out here shitting on it, you went out and bought it. But y'all don't know. I don't personally. I don't get that mentality. If it's something that I just extremely dislike out the gate, I'm not putting no money towards it. You know what I mean? And $500 is $500. If 500 go towards something else. So personally, if it's something that I don't see the value in, I'm not finna go out and purchase it. Um, so when people quote unquote have both systems, and I raise an eyebrow when a lot of people say I got both. But you go check out their page, you don't ever see anything other than them speaking negatively about the one console. You never see them posting gameplay. Never see them with like a picture of the controller. You never see them I mean, it's just no evidence whatsoever with them actually having the console. It's just a whole bunch of negative talk. You feel me? It's just weird to me. And people, it was just one person said, if I want to have 100 games on there, I should be able to have 100 games on there. Like, fam, this just not how it works. That's just not how it works at all. If I want to put 1,000 gallons in my gas tank, I'm not gonna be able to put 1,000 gallons in my gas tank. It's just not gonna fit. You know what I'm saying? If you want to have 1,000 games um, on your hard, get a PC. Get a PC. You know what I mean? Just do that. You know what I'm saying? Just cause I likened it to like a hoarding mentality. You know what I mean? Like I just don't see the reason having all that stuff on your heart. They're just not using it. You just taking up space for no reason. You just have it there taking up space, just to say you taking up space. And even like another reason why I don't take it seriously, because if it wasn't for the storage, which it's not, you feel what I'm saying? Because number one, also not number one, but number two, cracking. These game files on place are gonna be smaller anyway. You know what I mean? They're gonna be smaller anyway. You know? So now with the smaller game file sizes plus the expandable storage that's dropping, I don't want to hear nothing else about storage again. Nothing else about no storage. You can't even really say anything about storage now. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of talk just to be talking, which is you know what I mean? It's cool, I guess, because at this point I'm talking just to be talking, you know. Um, but I just find it's just the stuff you choose to complain about. I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. Even if, you know what I mean, it's multiple people sharing the same console, which you doing that, man. You asking for an issue anyway. If it's multiple people sharing the same console, um, it's just because eventually space is gonna be an issue if both of y'all just have a bunch of games digitally that y'all want to play. You know what I mean? This is gonna be an issue regardless. Um, but personally, like I said, man, if I'm not playing it, I'm deleting it. You know, I just don't have any attachment toward like digital stuff like that. I just don't. I mean, it's some pictures like I have in my phone or whatever, videos and stuff that I won't delete. You know, um, but for the most part, man, most of the stuff get deleted out of my phone weekly. You know, a lot of stuff gets deleted out of my phone weekly. Um, and after I beat near Automata, delete it. You know what I mean? Delete it. After I beat Final Fantasy this summer, it's gonna be deleted. You know what I mean? After I beat the DLC for it, delete it. You know what I mean? I just don't. Because after you, especially if it's a situation where you've got the platinums, like, what are we doing? Only games I see just maintaining space on my hard drive will be like multiple, like Road Company. Road Company stay on my hard drive just because it's the replayability is just infinite. You know what I mean? Unless they just stop supporting it. You know, so if it's a game like Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront 2, they say start supporting it, delete it. You know, as much as I love Titanfall 2, hopefully we get a new Titanfall here soon. You know, last year I deleted it. You know what I'm saying? So I personally I don't understand the argument. I mean, you can say I shouldn't have to delete stuff, I shouldn't have to do this, but like, fam, at the end of the day, what you doing? Are we just really just having stuff on there just to say we have it? You know, it's a lot of stuff that's on that hard drive that you're not playing. You know what I'm saying? If you're not playing it, it's a waste of space, in my opinion. Like, I'm not gonna keep circling back to the point, but I just personally don't understand it. And there was a lot of people co-signing it. You know, if I want to have such and such, I should get to have, like, all right, okay. But then again, these people don't even have a five anyway, Um, so I didn't really get the point of them even responding. I responded because a couple people were saying something about the storage issue, which is a non-issue. I presented the solutions, and there's been other people that also present that same solution. Just delete games you're not playing. Common sense. But it's like an argument that a lot of people just want to continue to have for no reason other than to have something to argue about, or not even argue, but attempt to argue about. Because after two or three exchanges, I'm like, all right, you got it. You know, he said what he said. I liked it, and I kept it pushing. And then I had to deal with some notifications for probably like 10, 15 minutes from other, dick riders co-signing his. I shouldn't have to delete. I shouldn't have to blah blah blah. All right, whatever. You know what I mean? But when these storage solutions drop, when these expandable storage units come to fruition, you know what I mean? It's gonna be nothing. It's gonna be nothing to be said. It's nothing to be said now. Um, Especially when it's very quiet now that these earning reports that came out. All this revenue, all this stuff is silent. All that Game Pass is about to change. No, no. You know what I mean? It's been very, very quiet, and um, I haven't seen anybody really trying to change the narrative yet. But when they do, I'll speak on it then and give my opinion on it then. Even though I already said, but I just haven't went into depth with it. I just really want to touch on this storage quote unquote issue that a lot of non-PlayStation gamers have been speaking on over the weekend. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it for right now. I'm gonna let the rest of this Road Company gameplay shake down. You feel me? Let it go ahead and rock on out. Um, and this skin for this gun, I got it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even remember how I got it. Um, I actually got Road Company back when it was. I don't want to say a pre-alpha, but it was like in the beta. But you had to like pay your $15 to get into the beta. So I think I either got it from that, or I either got it from the Orse of Course YouTube channel. I was participating in that chat. You know what I'm saying? But here we go with the scorecard. Your boy fragged and bagged. You feel me? But yeah, man. Catch y'all in the next one. Them folks quit. They ain't want no more to smoke. So it just, hey, it is what it is. I'll catch y'all in the next one.